In case you were wondering, the IDC is your indirect death count. This is how many poor bastards died in regards to the goods that we made. Hello everybody, GrayStillPlays, we're back with more Gunsmith. So Gunsmith cometh, like for real, over to Steam. I have links in the description below if you want to check it out. When we checked out this game, it was pretty simplistic, but the idea behind it was very awesome. What it is you inherit a massive factory from your uncle, and your job is to become the most powerful weapons and weapon-like dealer in the entire universe, thus the Gunsmith. It is really legit, too. Over here, you could see, now, we had to restart the game because now things are they have added a ton of stuff. First things first, a lot of the suggestions you guys had when we played Gunsmith, they put that stuff in here. So we have a full free cam now, which is awesome. So we can see everything on the ground floor, all the backpacks as they go through our thing over here. The sewing machines are operational now, they move, and check this out. Hold on, you ready for this? Our boy, look at what he's got. They gave him a chair. They actually sent it to me in an email. They were like, Gray, when you get back in the game, you're gonna have to take a look at your buddy. We gave him something new. No more hemorrhoids. It looked before like he was sitting on like a bunch of poorly rendered tractor tires. Now he's got a legitimate seat. All he needs is a real laptop. He's still pretending. He's still typing away at the air, trying to look important while everyone else does hard manual labor. Now, on top of some of the visual stuff that there is, and there's a lot of visual stuff which I really like, there is a ton of new stuff for us to be able to research and make. Actually, let me check my orders real quick because I got oh yeah, here we go. Let's go ahead and clear that up. I got some orders that are done over here. I've learned how to make some stacks, so we'll be doing that shortly to the research area. You're gonna notice that right now, I've gone down this tree, we've gotten the zippers. I kind of wanted to get to where we were before so I could make some new stuff for you guys, because last time all we did was make some gloves. And gloves are a fine way to put the kids through college, but if you want to start driving Lambos, you got to build some of the other things. So I bought combat apparel. That gave us the boots, the vests, the backpacks, and the trousers, and that stuff sells for big money. Now over here, all this is new. This is all reduction to your maintenance cost, which is actually kind of nice. I really appreciate that is there. Now this was something that we never got a chance to do. I bought my bullet production license because we have the reputation to do it. So we now have an official license to build bullets. And you're gonna notice that there is a ton of new ammo. We got 45 ACP, 22, 556. We got the 7.62 and then the 50 AA. And not only that, we have some brand new weaponry stuff that we can build. Before, we didn't actually have a weapon that we can build, but now there is a true gun. I'm very curious what kind of money you get for that kind of stuff, because if there's one thing I noticed, look at how much you get here. 260 backpacks for 22 grand. Now, Jerry's one of our good friends over here. If you wanted to click on him, you can actually hear all about Jerry. His name's Gerald Smith. He's a high-profile militant. His grandfather was part of the National Guard and fought in World War I. Gerald is an old friend of your father's and a good client. He does have a temper. I think maybe it was the father that we inherited this from. Oh, we gotta buy new stuff. Hold on one second real quick. Yeah, we are completely out of fabric sheets. So, the price is up a little bit, but I mean, it's not up terribly. I'm gonna go ahead and buy 1,000 of them. You run out of money pretty quickly this way, but once we start selling all those backpacks, we're gonna get a pretty nice payday, which ain't too bad. You see, we're down to $50,000. I spent a lot of money on research so I could unlock all this other stuff. Oh, back over to the orders area because we need to get rid of some of these gloves. I got a crap ton of gloves on me. So Ventress over here wants 200 gloves and 200 backpacks for 21 grand. We're probably gonna end up doing that. 300 combat trousers for 17 grand. That's not bad, man. I like to find the stuff that we can already do. Oh, this one. 300 camo vests for $41,000. All the camo vest is it's the exact same thing as the backpack, but it's gonna take forever to make because the backpacks and the vests go a lot slower than everything else. We got some more trousers down here. Here we got some ammo starting to filter in, and then a lot of other combos, more trousers and stuff like that. So I think what we're gonna do is we can fulfill this in like 4 hours. So I'm actually gonna take this because it's gonna be an easy fulfillment. It's gonna be worth a ton of money too. So we'll take that, and I don't know, now you have to take these for you to get new ones because there's only so many that'll queue up. So we could take this one, we have to be able to do it in 2 hours. We could probably do it. And like I said, that camo vest, 41K, that is a hell of a payday. We almost have our payday over here for this backpack. Now, if we can get any regular gloves, that'll be good. If we can't, we'll work on this. That's gonna be an extra 21 grand. So while I'm waiting on that, this is my little setup over here. It's not super efficient because what I did was I kept everything where it was, kind of, and I just moved. Now you can move all this stuff around. All of these pieces that are highlighted are completely movable and turnable. This, for instance, is much more efficient. You can see there's almost no space between anything. This spits out plastics, this spits out gloves, and then gloves are made. And then this over here spits out the fittings. This spits out the backpacks. Now there's a little extra space over here. We need to put a zipper on the backpack. So I had to put that there. And then it goes straight over here. And then it takes this and turns it into a backpack. Now the only issue, oh wow, I need more racks. Hold on one second. Now you can buy as many racks as you like over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and purchase a couple more of these. The one thing that you can do is you can buy an upgrade so that you can stack them even higher. Like right now we can stack them 3 high, and really I should be stacking them 3 high, and I will. But you can do that, and then we can go over here and we can hoover all these up so they go into the appropriate space. Yeah, you can see they're already filling out all this area. New orders are available. We're probably almost ready to fulfill Jerry's order. Oh, Jerry's order went up in price. That's interesting. Actually, they all went up a little bit. I don't know why. Every once in a while, it seems like the price fluctuates. Like as days go by. I don't know if that's like a thing that's a bug or if that's a thing like, because you figure once you have a contract, he's not gonna change the price for the contract. You see what I mean? Somehow it just, it fluctuates upward. I mean, we're gonna get paid a couple extra bucks. I'm not crying about it, but it's just weird that it happened that way. All right, Jerry, it's time to pay up, baby. There we go. There's a nice, cool, crisp 23 grand. Now, we have a ton of gloves. If there is anyone who just wants gloves, I would gladly do that, but it doesn't look like there is. So what we're gonna do in the meantime is we can, now the cool thing is that you have your line control over here, so I could turn off my 2 glove machines in an instant. So there's one off, or the other one, turn this one off, there. Now we're not using all that energy. You can see our maintenance costs just went down dramatically. And now all that we're making is backpacks. So now, let me see if I can manipulate these a little bit so we can make extra items. So I'm looking for combos over here with the glove. Here we have a combo of camo gloves and boots. So we'll take that one, we'll make some boots. Backpacks, and we're gonna be doing the backpacks for something else. Man, those vests are worth a hell of a lot of money. Let's find out what we need for the boots. So combat boots. 2 fabric sheets, which turns it into a fabric boot, which needs to be sewed, which needs to be zipped, and that comes down, and then this gets heated, plastic fitting, but then it gets heated again and turned into a boot sole, and then it gets merged, and then it has to get sewn again. That's, okay, so this is a really jacked up like layout that we have to use, but I think that we could still make this work. All right, I'm getting everything set up over here. Let's make a line control for this. So if you hover over this, it'll show you which machines you had set up. So this used to be gloves. We're gonna turn this one into boots now. So combat boots, right over there, and it's gonna have just a ton of crap associated with it. I'm gonna have to move the other camo gloves up into this one. All right, I think I have everything set up appropriately. I guess we'll find out if everything goes friggin' haywire when I go to turn this stuff on. All right, baby. Power on. Let's do it. See what happens. All right, now it should go through this and turn the plastic fitting. Yep, okay, turned it into a boot sole. And now we should start getting boots. There we go. Perfect. And now the boot should spit out over here as an illustrious combat boot. Excellent. Now, it doesn't really need 2 passes, but I don't actually know what happens when it gets 2 passes. Does it get all screwed up? It does. So it only needs to be sewn 1 time. If it gets sewn more than that, it gets all jacked up. All right, we can still fix this. Now I've got my setup running appropriately. I just kind of moved it over here. We had one of these laying around. We had this laying around. So there's really, I guess, no reason not to do this. So now we're working pretty good. Now, all this crap over here does not need to be on. So I'm just kind of double checking to make sure that it's all off so it's not draining a bunch of resources. But now we have the combat boots starting to roll out, which is kind of nice. Over here by the order area, we should have a bunch of active orders going on. Yep, camo vest, we still haven't done that in quite a while. We're starting to get some combat boots done. We've got some combat backpacks. That's gonna be a nice 20 grand payday. Is it just me or did the camo vest go down? It did it? It went down from like 41,000 to 35,000. Maybe the longer it takes you for the fulfillment, like it goes down, but I feel like I've seen this go up as well. Ooh, fabric sheets are down. I think I'm gonna buy another 500 of these. You gotta buy them when the price drops. I'm gonna tell you what. Now it kind of looks like our, our money's gone a little bit to hell. But don't you worry. When we start churning out all these delicious goods, everything's gonna be just fine. Now the only thing is we are like substantially running out of place to put stuff. As a matter of fact, hold on. Let me grab some more racks over here while I have time. I wonder if you can stack these racks. Oh, you can when there's still boxes on stuff. Okay, good. Let's stack all these racks 3 high. There's no maintenance cost for racks, I don't think. Oh, there is. It's $2 a day. I guess it's for the Windex or something like that to clean these things off. I don't know, to keep the metal from rusting or something. See, right now we can only go 3 high, but eventually if you get all the upgrades, you can go 4 high. All right, our combat boots are almost done. As a matter of fact, is there any more gloves plus combat boots? Camo, the trousers. Jesus, the trousers freaking everywhere. Okay, here we go. 14 grand from Shiny. I'll take that. Oh, we got another one from Shiny. This is an easy one to do. We got that done right now. And then Jerry wants more combat boots. That's pretty nice. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna take that right now from Jerry. Let's go ahead and clean out this one. That's an immediate 720 bucks. It ain't much, man, but you know, it's like half a day's worth of freaking maintenance over here. Pretty soon though, when we clean both of these up, that's gonna be a quick 30 grand. What I like is that you don't have to put the box thing near where the racks are. Your invisible slaves, the dirty plebs that work for you, they have to run out there, they have to grab them as it slides off the thing and put it on the racks over here, which is good. Look at all that merchandise. Matter of fact, while we're putting all the merchandise together, let's take a look around the office. See what's hanging out. See what's new and exciting. Got all kinds of tires and giant rockets and stuff. This is what we used to sit on, right over here. All kinds of stuff up there. We've got a few really fancy gun safes looming over here in the corner with some delicious padlocks on them. Well, padlocks, some delicious electronic locks on them. There's our flak vests, as you do. A couple of crates. Ammunition. Oh, recycling. You can recycle now, by the way. There's cellulose. Oh, man, I can't wait for this. Again, one of the things that's going to be coming is the ability to make vehicles, armored vehicles and tanks and all kinds of crafts and things like that. That's going to be awesome. Now, if you want to, there's a whole nother side of the building. It'll cost you 120 grand, but it's over there. It'll double our entirety of space. Although we're doing pretty good so far. We can at the very least make several different items to close out a lot of these different orders. Let's go check our orders real quick over here. Yes. Ready to go. We're going to be able to finish both these with no big deal. So let's go ahead and close that one out right fast. And then in just a little bit, we're going to be able to close out this backpack camo glove one for 20 grand. I'm going to take this camo vest because like I said, man, the backpacks and the camo vests use the exact same progression. So you can use the same setup. You just have to change it. And I feel like, I mean, maybe it's just me, but I feel like the camo vests are worth more than the backpack. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this one. We do have some time to finish that up. Also, there's a big camo glove one over here. We're gonna take that because we can finish that up pretty much immediately. Now that said, I do need to make a couple more gloves. So eventually I'm gonna have to get this going. Oh, we don't have enough power? Oh, enough utility. Okay. Oh yeah, our power is like way up. Hold on, I think that we can actually put down some more energy. Oh no, we have to probably research it. Let me check the research area out of. What else do we got way down? Here it is. Okay, so you have to research utilities for 50 research points. I'm not putting anything in research points right now, just because we're not making a ton of money. So what I'll probably do is when we get the orders done over here, when we get the amount of backpacks that we need, I'm gonna shut the backpacks off and then I'm gonna turn the gloves on so we can finish up the gloves. All right, the backpacks are almost done. The second we get our 20 backpacks in here, it'll box it up. You see we're at 14 right now. Once it gets this to 20, it'll box it up. We'll turn off the backpacks. The gloves get made much faster, so that's not going to be a big deal. We actually have 3 hours to fulfill this one. The second we get done with this, we're going to start working on camo vests because I want to get this done. And remember, all we have to do is we just have to turn the backpack one into the vest one, and that should make the camo vest. 180 is still a lot. It's going to take some time, no doubt. All right, the backpacks are coming off the line, hot off the presses, and they are done. All right, with that done, over to the line control, over to the combat backpacks. Let's go ahead and turn this crap off momentarily. Now we have some power that we can use. Now that we have some power that we can use, we can turn this stuff on, and we can start making them gloves. There we go. Yes. Gloves are spilling out left and right now. Now, before I had 2 different things making gloves before. So now there's only one thing making gloves, but the gloves still get made substantially faster than the other stuff because what causes the pause is the amount of stacks of fabric that have to go into the backpack and the boots. It's 3 stacks of fabric for the backpack and then 2 stacks of fabric for the boots. Oh, and it also doesn't care what it puts here. So if there's a mixture of backpacks and gloves and boots, it'll throw them all into a box. Luckily, it looks like the people don't care either. They sort them out themselves, so whatever. As long as we're making money, I really don't care. But yeah, the second we're done with these gloves, we're going to shut this back off, and then we're going to go right over to the camo vest because we don't have any more gloves that we have to make. No, we don't have any more gloves that we have to make. There it is. There's the final box. Here comes the payday, baby. 20 grand. All right, now that we're all done there, let's go back into our line control. I love this line control stuff. Shut that crap off. Turn this stuff. Well, actually, we don't want to make backpacks right now because we're all done with the backpacks. So now, okay, we do want fabric sheets, but instead of a backpack, we want a fabric vest, and then it gets zippered, and then this comes over here, and then instead of the military backpack, the combat backpack, we want the camo vest, no armor, and it takes 2 plastic fittings. Now, the cool thing is the plastic fittings come out way faster than the vests do. Ah. Good. Yes. Get stitched, you beautiful creature. Onward to the money-making area. Now, let's just make sure that it did load in here correctly. Okay. It loaded in correctly, which means we are officially on the camo vest train. All right, so first things first, Jerry's gonna get his combat boots over here, boom. And now we have the very start of putting together the camo vests and the combat boots. Now, it's interesting that it said not armor. So I wonder if you can click on any of these and it'll tell you exactly like more about it, like the fact that it doesn't protect or that it's not armor or whatever like that. No, it's only the vest. You notice it says no armor. If you go back over to the cookbook, you can click on, I don't know, like camo gloves, and it doesn't mention anything about armor or anything. Combat trousers, that's just regular. How about the combat boot? Desert color boots. Oh, it mentions a little bit about that. Oh, and by the way, I figure I'd let you guys know, you can get rid of this stuff over here, but every time you do, like if you cancel these, it'll reduce your reputation. So let's see who we have the worst reputation with. Major from Russia and Shiny from Algeria. So Major and Shiny. So if we see these ones, we can actually cancel these to get new ones. So yeah, like this one over here with the combat trousers. Let's go ahead and get rid of that one. Combat trousers, get rid of that one. How much does it reduce the... Yeah, our reputation's 0 with that guy now. But whatever, it'll be all right. Let's see. Combat boots. We might do combat boots, but honestly, let's work on our stuff with our other people. So get rid of that, get all new ones in here. There we go. Now that we've gotten rid of a bunch of those, hopefully we get some new cool orders, like maybe some ones with more of the camo vests and stuff like that because of how much they're worth. In case you were wondering, the IDC is your indirect death count. This is how many poor bastards died in regards to the goods that we made. I don't exactly know how it works. Like, is it just the dude who shot the other dude was wearing my gloves, so technically it's my fault? Like, if he wasn't wearing the gloves, his hand would have slipped on the gun and he wouldn't have hit the guy or something? Or does it just mean like he happened to be wearing the gloves at the time, so I slightly contributed to the death of whoever he murdered with it? Let's go over here. Let's check out some new orders. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. 32 grand, eh? But the only problem is you can only make one of these at a time. I could change our setup a little bit so we can make more than one of those at a time. I don't like a lot of these. In fact, a lot of these are not impressing me. I guess I'm gonna have to start making trousers. I never friggin' wanted to make them. How do you make the trousers? Let's take a look over here. Fabric sheet. Oh my God, it takes 3 fabric. Cutting, sewing, zipping. Okay, so the only difference is there's no plastic involved. It is just a straight shot of cutting, sewing, and zipping. But you have to do 2 sewings, so it has to go through these twice, or, you know, it has to go through 2 of these. And then it has to do 2 zipping as well. And it has to be in that order. You can't do this out of order. I think I'm gonna build it this way. It'll go this way, and then it can go in here. It doesn't need any plastic. And you know what? I'll make a brand new area for it. Why not? The only issue that we're gonna have to contend with is the energy cost. Because each one of these, yeah, 10 energy just for one of those. So, you know what? We're gonna have to do some research. $10,000 for 50 research points. Oh, it freaking hurt. All right, unlock the utilities. Now, in case you're wondering what the goal of this particular game, there's actually a bunch of different, like, goals that you can choose. I chose the one called Rags to Riches. So we have to make $100 million in Gunsmith delicious weaponry and clothes. Actually, we're making a lot of clothes right now. Like, we are outfitting the crap out of the military. The second we get our utilities done, we're gonna be able to double up on camo vests. I assume, anyway. I'm not really 100% sure, but I assume what that will allow us to do is to buy more generators or something. What I've got going on right now, we're almost done with this one. Well, almost. We're greater than halfway there on the camo vest. The combat boots, I can actually turn those off right now and use the energy to make more vests. All right. I'm gonna see if it works. I'm pretty sure it will. Got vests coming out over here. Should be spilling out in just a second. There we go. Good. Good. Twice as many vests now. Okay, the one thing I missed was I actually forgot to put the zipper on the brand new line that we had made over here. So this used to be the glove one, but now it has turned into a backpack and vest one because less gloves, more everything else. The gloves aren't worth that much. All this crap is worth its weight in gold. All right, we can finally research the next level of power. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh my God, it takes 2 friggin' days. All right, well, whatever. While we're doing this, I'm gonna go ahead and grab, I'm gonna get this one because it's another vest. And it's very easy because we're doubling up on vests right now. And we can probably do this eventually as well. Although this guy, we're kind of pissing him off, so I'm not sure I want to do. Yeah, it's worth a good amount of money, though. All right. Who here is ready to get paid 25K? I am. Me too. Let it roll on down. Oh, yeah. That's the money. We're getting kind of low on funds. But now, I think things are going to be just fine. We've got an hour to get 300 camo vests. And now that we're doubling up on camo vests... Oh, what? Hold on. We're at 500 now. I just noticed that. Mother of God. This is pretty important because it means that we can activate all 3 of our lines right now. Actually, I can build that other line with the combat trousers too. Ooh. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. Oh my God, plastic blocks are on the down low right now. 2,000 of them. Buy 2,000 of them at the very least. It's down to $4 compared to $7. You know what? Screw it. We always need plastic. Buy 1,000 more. I don't even care. To have that amount of them in stock is going to be very awesome. All right, here's our simple little trouser line over here. I think that's all that we're going to have to do because it's just, oh, I need a dispenser. But it's just gonna be combat trousers, 2 sewing, 2 zippers, and that's it. It goes right on the line and it's done. All right, let's see if it works. We have enough energy to run it all. So here it comes. Comes on out, all right. Trousers go through, Trousers get zippered, okay. And now, does it count? Yes. I mean, it takes a little while to make them. They don't get made very fast. You definitely probably want 2 of these going as well. But at least we can make them now. Oh my God, 260 vests and 300 trousers, but it's worth $54,000. Freak it, I'm taking it. I don't even care. $2,000 for more power. What does it do though? Like, do you put it against the wall? Oh, it goes against the wall like these. Or at least it appears to. Which way can do I just turn it like this and throw it on down? Yep, that's exactly what you do. Oddly though, you have to turn it this way to get it to fit against the wall, and it's a different, the thing is, whoa, what the hell? Oh, there it is. I was about to say, don't you disappear on me. You stay right over there. For some reason, these ones can hug against the wall, but this one can't. Over to the line control. Turn on the boots. Oh, I don't have enough utility capacity? Oh, it takes more. No, we have plenty of fire. Oh, wow. It takes 190 energy in order to do it. Okay. That's why. I need to upgrade our energy even more. There. 700 energy. How about that crap? Again, we're getting low, but it's because we're upgrading the place. I mean, we gotta, give me a break over here. All right, combat boots. Now we can turn it on. Friggin' sweet. You see this one over here? Boots, trousers, and the vest for 30K. I'm taking it. We're gonna have time to, we could fulfill either one of these. I'll probably fulfill this one real quick because it's the least amount of time. And then we have two, look at this. $30,000 for this one and $50,000 for this one. We already have the combat boots that we're gonna need. As a matter of fact, we could probably take, if there's an order, yeah, like right over here, an order of just straight combat boots. I'm gonna take it because that'll get us some extra cash real quick. There we go. An extra 14K so we can spend money and buy more fabric and stuff like that, because it's gonna be a long, long time before we need to complete this. So we're gonna be able to get those boots together pretty quickly. It's the it's the vest that takes forever. That's what we're gonna be waiting on, especially since we're gonna sell the first 60 to Ventus over here. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed Gunsmith, because our factory, while like totally cluttered and a little bit jacked up, is definitely starting to make us cash. And we have upgraded the crap out of all of our stuff too, so we can have more and more lines working. Realistically, I need to just make these straight lines for the most part. I just kind of started doing whatever I want. But at the same time, we only have a certain amount of energy that we can use. So I'll probably find a way to reduce like the number of sewing machines and things like that that we're doing. There's splitters and stuff so that we can split merchandise up so it's not getting sewn too many times or whatever, and we can start getting all that crap done. Until the next time, folks, stay foxy and much love.